Ladies and gentlemen, fight fans all around the world, you are watching What You Need.
Okay, fight fans all around the world, I'm going to compare two fighters. The first one you're looking at is the legendary Sugar Ray Leonard, and the second one is Oscar De La Hoya. We're going to compare their stats. Oscar De La Hoya fought 45 fights. Sugar Ray Leonard, 40 fights. Oscar De La Hoya had a knockout percentage of 67%. Sugar Ray Leonard had a knockout ratio of 63%. Oscar De La Hoya won 39 of his 45 fights with 6 losses, 2 by knockout. Sugar Ray Leonard won 36 fights with 3 losses, 1 by knockout, and 1 draw. Oscar De La Hoya was well known at welterweight. Sugar Ray Leonard was well known at welterweight also. Both Sugar Ray Leonard and Oscar were orthodox fighters. Sugar Ray Leonard was 5'10" with a 74-inch reach. Oscar De La Hoya was 5'10" and a half with a 73-inch reach. Sugar Ray Leonard was a gold medalist in the Olympics. Oscar De La Hoya was also a gold medalist in the Olympics, and therefore his alias was the Golden Boy. Oscar De La Hoya began his career at the age of 19. Sugar Ray began his career at the age of 20. So almost immediately you can see, and I will just flip between the records as I talk, that Oscar De La Hoya and Sugar Ray Leonard have very similar records. Now, Sugar Ray Leonard was a 5-division world champion. He was a WBC welterweight champion. He was also the WBA super welterweight world champion. Then he became WBC middleweight world champion. And then against Donnie Lalonde, he was the WBC light heavyweight champion, as well as simultaneously the new WBC super middleweight champion. Technically speaking, he really was the super middleweight world champion, but because the super middleweight was the catch weight at which they fought the light heavyweight battle, he also got Donnie Lalonde's light heavyweight title. But Oscar De La Hoya followed directly in Sugar Ray Leonard's footsteps. Oscar was the super featherweight world champion, lightweight world champion, super lightweight world champion, welterweight world champion, super welterweight world champion, and middleweight world champion, being a 6-division world champion, one better than Sugar Ray Leonard. In addition, Sugar Ray Leonard fought Floyd Mayweather Sr. in 1978 at welterweight. He was able to knock down Sr. twice in the 8th round and then stop him in the 10th. Usually people say since Sugar Ray Leonard beat Sr. that he probably was capable of beating Jr. Oscar De La Hoya fought and beat Floyd Mayweather's uncle, Jeff Mayweather, in 1993, dropped him, and then he knocked him out in the 4th round. Based on this logic, one would assume that Oscar would also be able to beat Floyd Mayweather in a fight, but that didn't happen. Junior beat Oscar De La Hoya. In 1997, Sugar Ray Leonard faced Hector Camacho, but what people don't know is that Sugar Ray Leonard returned to boxing because of Oscar De La Hoya. Sugar Ray Leonard fought Hector Camacho at middleweight. He was knocked out in the 5th round of that middleweight fight. Now this may sound strange to people, but Hector Camacho, who was at middleweight, went on 6 months later to face Oscar De La Hoya at welterweight. Now was this what Sugar Ray Leonard was going to do? According to Carcino, Sugar Ray Leonard was supposed to get past Hector Camacho, and then he would have a bout with Oscar De La Hoya. So these two could have matched up, Sugar Ray Leonard versus Oscar De La Hoya, back in 1997. But it didn't happen. Hector Camacho spoiled the plans. He ended up facing Oscar De La Hoya, and he lost by unanimous decision. Now when we look in terms of fighting style at Sugar Ray Leonard and Oscar De La Hoya, as you can see in these clips to the side, you can see that both guys had excellent jabs. Both guys worked off their jabs. Both guys boxed very well. This is Oscar at welterweight and Sugar Ray Leonard at welterweight. You're watching. And that's something that I wanted you to realize as you watch the footage here of Leonard and Oscar De La Hoya. I think that Leonard was a little more crafty. Leonard also seems the more technical fighter in trades, whereas Oscar De La Hoya is a little bit more spirited. It would be a curious thing to see who would have won between Oscar De La Hoya and Sugar Ray Leonard if they were to have fought. You guys have a great one.